Well, hello. Happy Sunday to you. I see that my YouTube coach, Michael, whoop, whoop, Michael is on with me right now, and he's got himself, not sure if it's a burger or a sandwich, but it's lunchtime for him. This is this is mine. I could not wait to have one of these, my concoction. And of course, I have the props in the basement. Basement props. I will probably need to grab this one and take it upstairs with me because I'm running low. In here is 18 ounces of organic, the Costco organic pods, coffee pods, 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 egg yolk, 1 scoop of collagen, 1 scoop of gelatin, and 1 scoop of this bone broth protein, unflavored. Doesn't taste like anything except buttered coffee. It doesn't taste like a scrambled egg shake. None of that shenanigans. It's so good. And I wanted to take the first sip with everybody on here. Here goes. Oh, it's so good. As opposed to making the pod into a 12-ounce cup, I made it into 11 ounces. I just basically kept making pods and hitting the button until the decanter was full. Gave some to Jack, saved some for me. It's delicious. Let's see. Oh, Michael. Michael's got here. My landlord is kicking me out in April. I need a room to rent. Uh-oh. Roll. Oh my goodness, what you gonna do? Oh my goodness. I know you don't want to come up and move to Wisconsin because it's freezing. Ice, baby. Welcome, Michael. I'm gonna be saying some big time prayers for you, buddy. What is up with that landlord? What is up with people? Is he selling your property? I know, being a former realtor, that was an issue. Usually, when landlords kick people out. You seem like a fine, upstanding gentleman. I don't get it. I don't know, people. I don't know. Let's say hello to my friend, my little friend, Tanya. Tanya, the kitchen chef extraordinaire. Hello, Tanya. While I've got your ear, Tanya, I have to bend it for a second. Last week on the video that I did with Amy, the cooking challenge, I am so sorry. I didn't realize until the next day, as I was looking over the video, that I did not wear your apron. What a doofus. What loser. Is this the right way? Is this the L? Or is this the L? Is it right-handed to make me look like a loser? Or do I really look like a loser? Is it left-handed? Oh, my Lanta. I do wish Michael the best as well. Hello, Keto Living Lisa. Hi. I love your name. New name. I love it. Love it. And hello to Aaron. Aaron, I thought of you when I made this morning. Threw this my concoction into the Vitamix, hit the blender, and I am completely enjoying this. So stinking good. Let me move this down here for right now. I have decided that I really didn't want to have an agenda. I don't want to necessarily talk about things, but somebody asked me if I would ever consider doing a Q&A. I didn't plan it, but I'll do it. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. I will Welcome everybody properly. Michael, of course, he was the first one here. Uh-oh. There we go. Happy Sunday, Tanya. When I am on this laptop, somebody had said that the laptop seems as though it's a wee bit fuzzy. I don't know. This laptop is 18 years old, I think. I bought this laptop when we moved up north here where we are right now in the middle of the forest because I needed a bigger, more powerful laptop computer and selling real estate back and forth. I just upgraded. Well, this is now ancient. It's ancient technology. I do. Good afternoon, says Lisa. I do realize that I have to get with the program. I bought the microphones that Amy spoke of, but this computer is not compatible with those microphones. This computer is not Bluetooth enabled. So the microphones that I have probably go fit well with my cell phone, which I'm not using right now. I do have one special request from somebody yesterday. My friend Debbie had asked me about doing lymphatic massage. So I put a little note here to remind me to do a very simple lymphatic massage. I have got 3 viewers right now. A lot of activity right now on the YouTube. It's hard to know where to go. It really is. Do you go to this one's live? Do you go to that one's live? Do you catch it on the replay? I have stuff to do catch up. I have ketchup lists, not mustard, but ketchup lists to check out all the videos and catch up with people. Last night I was doing Erin's channel and catching up on all of her Butter Woman commercials. Hey, there's Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome. Hello and welcome. Oh, don't worry about that, Jerry. I'm famous for not wearing my apron. Listen, the apron is supposed to protect my clothes. I did not get dirty last weekend, but I thought, what kind of a friend am I? So thank you for understanding. I just felt like a doof. A doof. Michael saying hello to everybody as well. Erin, thanks for putting me in your butter short. My family thinks I'm crazy. I don't. We are your new family. We are the Butter gang. Oops. Oh well. Feeding butterballs to tigers is pretty awesome. Love it. If you can hear, the German Shepherds are now acting up in the background. They have decided, let's come down with my mom and play. So they're roughhousing right now on the floor. When the computer goes flying and my butter and egg coffee gets spilled and I start yelling, look out, one's on the bed right now. Squeaky cannot, I have to turn the camera around so you can see this doof dog here. Look at Squeaky. Hi, Squeakers. Look at this dog. Squeaky, you're cold. Did you just go outside? And there's yeah, I know everything. I do. There's Ladybug. She's on the bed right now. There's Squeaky. Jack just brushed her out. She looked like she had complete mange. She was so full of hair. And it was coming out in tufts, T-U-F-T-S, out of her. Okay. Well, today I have, that was so much for the dog shot. Ruined my shot. Today because I'm a moderator on two people's channel at the same time, I will be rocking the laptop for one and the iPad for the second one, or the cell phone, to try to moderate both people. Again, we try to be at all of the lives, do all of the things. Lady, no, this is not the time or the place right now. Seriously, what are you looking at me for? She's looking at me like, Mom, there's dog food underneath there. My prop, the bag of the dog food that I bought for the dogs, in case anybody had any questions after the short that I did. Erin saying that she is sitting by the fire. I got to go outside and get some more firewood. Toasty, you were doing a fabulous job. I was getting tired watching you, Erin. Thank you so much for coming on. Hey, there's Gary. Gary, no slow. Hi, Jerry. Smoking a cigar in the sun while smoking a Boston butt. Wow, no sun up here, Gary. Nothing but cold. It's cold. Freezing up here. I don't even know the temperature. So, if anybody wants to pop on, I have included the link. Gary says, oh, there's Gary again. Gary, sorry, Gary. I'm going to include the link here. If anybody wants to pop on and talk about anything, this is no subject. Let's all get together and just have a gay old time today. I know I'm competing with other people, I realize, but what a perfect time to do a Q&A, right? Okay, we're going to do something that I did this past month because I cheated on the lion diet when I broke my fast because I had the oopsie cake. And for those of you that did the oopsie cake recipe, I'll put down the cell phone with me. It was heavy whipping cream. It was eggs. I did it in a 9x9 pan. I made 9 pieces of it, one of which I ate completely. Eggs, cream cheese, block of cream cheese, whipped cream. I added a scoop of vanilla extract to it, whipped it all up, folded it so it would stay light, and that's what I ate. Well, that evening, I just felt everything just draining. So when this lady asked yesterday if I'd ever considered doing a class about lymphatic training or doing a video and being able to highlight it, I thought it would be a perfect time to do it today. And it's just, I am not a doctor. I don't practice YouTube medicine. I'm a retired realtor. I took and am certified as a Dr. Kilt's health coach. So that certification is behind me. I have today I've had 4 clients thus far that I'm training. Today, the lady that I had, my first client, the lady from church, today is her last day. Or yesterday was her last day because today's February. I've had 3 clients last week, not this past, but the week before. I had the kid from work that he was diagnosed by his doctor about a medical condition that he has, and he wanted to know what I ate to lose the weight that I did. Now, after I broke my fast, I got on the scale and I was 198.6. I did gain inflammation weight after eating the cake. I'm not going to say it was completely because of the oopsie cake, because it wasn't, but because everything I ate, I didn't after eating nothing for 40 days, you should reintroduce foods slowly into your system. Not this girl. I had the vanilla extract, the eggs, the heavy whipping cream, yolks, whites, the whole gamut of that all in one shot. That's when the floodgates opened up. So for me, oops, my notes, I'm losing my notes. So for me, phlegm is a huge, huge factor. I thought it was dairy. So I'm a wee bit apprehensive. Now, today I'm having this egg coffee, no heavy whipping cream, high in the protein, it's the fats. Butter, is butter a dairy product? It comes from a cow. Should I be having ghee instead? Should I be having beef tallow that's been rendered and rendered because this doesn't taste like a steak shake, and my egg coffee does not taste like a steak shake either. Time for a sip. But when I got on the scale today, February 1st, those 7 pounds of inflammation that I picked up after breaking the fast, eating the lion diet, I'm not going to say I cheated on my mom's birthday because I have been very diligent and careful in eating primarily beef and beef products. I didn't get any beef bacon today or this last past month. I I just didn't get any. Now I did make the jerky yesterday, the beef jerky. That was phenomenal. So I'm still gonna have it. I'm still gonna eat beef, but I really want some sardines. I also really want some chicken wings. So I'm gonna have a hodgepodge for dinner. I took out a steak, ribeye, and I have some wings. I already have my egg and my coffee. So I'm going to have an OMAD today, and whatever wings are left over, I'm going to take that for lunch tomorrow. Let's see the chitty chats that are going on. Okay, there is the link if anybody wants to pop on. 28 degrees there. Wow. That's weird. Gary isn't showing up. I know, right? Gary always shows up in the chat. Exactly. Maybe because he said but. That doesn't offend me. But is not a. The only word that I blocked on my channel is the big F word. That's the only word that I just don't like. Other people can say it on their channels. That's freedom. It's freedom to say whatever you want and do whatever on your channel. I just don't want that on my channel. I get it. It's freezing by Michael too. Wow, it's cold by everybody. Make sure you're on all messages. Make sure you're on all messages. Oh, to check, all you got to do is hit the lines by the X. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now I have to sit up and address this on my screen because I think I screwed up. But I don't know what that means because I use StreamYard. And I am 64 years old, soon to be 65 this month. This senior person, she doesn't get stuff very well. To check, all you got to do is hit the lines by the X. Oh, what X? The only X I know is the one in the upper right-hand corner on my computer. Oh, my Lanta. And you guys that are all young and tech savvy are screaming at the computer right now. I hear you. I hear you. I don't fathom anything. I don't get it. Oh my goodness gracious. All the words you guys are saying, all the words. Here's Gary talking about his smoked butt. He started the smoke 15 hours ago in 15-degree weather. Oh my goodness, it's almost ready to pull at 203 degrees. Oh, salivation. Yes, I was on top messages. Is that on YouTube? I don't know. Gary saying hello to you, Tanya. I see you. I see you, Gary. Okay, good. Apparently, everybody's seeing the chat, and I have that the comments are on. I'm hitting each one so that everything shows up on the screen. Oh, Barbara's on Sunday School with George. I'm going to jump over and say hi. Yep, I know I have competition because Barbara, she's phenomenal. Who doesn't love Barbara and Barbara's story and everything Barbara has brought to this community? No competition. I plan on watching them after I'm done and after I'm done being a moderator on Thomas's and Kelly's at the same time live. Both of them, same time live, but I'll be moderating because that's how I roll. Hello, Ricky. Hey, Ricky, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Ricky. Boom. Hey, Ricky. Hello, Lynn. Hello to you, my girl. Keto Kitty Lynn. She is marvelous, darling. I have got to tell you about a dream I had this past week. We got to do lymphatic massage. My typing is limited. I have a sick 2-year-old on my lap. It's okay. It's all good. You got to take care of the kids. You got to do it. Makes sense to me. Jerry, no, Aaron was trying to help me. I had top messages on instead of all. Okay, good. Thank you. Tanya, start laughing at me. It's okay. I'm laughing at myself. Hello, Ace FLA1. Hello to you and thank you for hopping on. Let's all say hi to Ace. Hi, Ace is the place, and we're glad you're in our face, Ace. Everybody's saying hello. Whoopsie-daisy, I'm just jumping over stuff. Jumping. Sorry I was quiet. I was washing dishes as I listened, now making coffee. I do that a lot. I do that on Barbara's channel. I'll say on Mitch's channel, for example, I'm going into listening mode, and I just listen as I do chores. I'll listen. I'll put my OSHA approved, even though I'm not at work, I'll put my OSHA approved earbuds in my ears, and I just do stuff around the house. And then Jack's yelling, I said, do the garbage, whatever. What? What? What'd you say? Because I'm listening to you all. So go right ahead, Lisa. It's quite all right. Hey, DS111. How are you, friend? How are you? Carnivore Teacher Alpha streamed, cautioning to keep comments polite. So I had better stay here. I don't get it. I think you're very polite. I don't understand. But maybe I have prejudice because I like all of my people on my chat. I really do. I think you're very polite. I don't mind the snark. I don't mind snarky whatsoever. As I said yesterday in my very short drive home from Costco and going to get the husband Culver's ice cream, I had made a comment about talking to people's faces or talking behind people's backs. So if I say, for example, something about Amy, I think what I'm going to do, and I'm using that just as a for example, Amy, Juliet, you name any names, throw your own name in there, DS111. I will say things like this, for example. I saw DS-111 at the grocery store, and he was a very polite gentleman and opened the door for me at the grocery store. It's not going to be something derogatory like, well, did you see what DS-111 put down on a comment? Oh, I just don't need that kind of drama. I don't look at that kind of drama in real life, but I'm going to drop a name and I'm going to drop something that was, oopsie daisy, as a matter of fact, in a video, in a live yesterday, and I giggled. So I say this, I'm not talking behind this person's back, but I'm going to say the name and say the story and then tell you my own personal experience. George yesterday was on the resting witch face. That's the name of her real channel. Her real name is Dawn. He was on her channel. Love George. I could listen to George for hours. And his wife, Lainey. Oh, talk to me. I just love your voices. I love people that have accents. England, Australian, German, I don't care. Oh, mesmerized. I even have that with some Southern people, y'all, that talk on this YouTube. I am mesmerized by accents. I love it. I love the individuality. Well, George said, cut to the chase, Jerry. George said something that I scared him. I scared George. I don't know what that means, but somebody who will be nameless and mentioned to me, and they're not a YouTube chatter. They're nobody affiliated with YouTube, so I'm not really talking about anybody's behind their backs from YouTube. I need a sip. But they said after listening to the song that Barbara made for me, and Barbara even agrees that I'm a mean person in the song, because Barbara talks about my weight loss, and she talks about, in the lyrics is, she's too damn mean. It's one of the lyrics. So I listened to it again, and I thought, am I considered mean on the internet? Oh my goodness. I hope I'm not mean. I hope I'm not perceived as mean. I'm a big personality on YouTube. Hey, I see you, Gary. I see you. Let me get Gary in here. But I don't want to freak people out and lose audiences because they think I'm mean. Hi, Gary.
Hi, Jerry. How you doing?
I'm okay. I decided to do a last minute Q&A just because I have no agenda. Look at you all snug as a bug in a rug.
Yes, not too bad here in the sun. It says 30 degrees. But my thermometer over here in the corner says it's 38 in the sun. So I'm just finishing up my Boston butt here. I can show you what I got going.
Please do.
All right, here's the smoker. Got two probes in there. One's at temperature 203. The other one says 195, so let it go a little longer. There it is. You see it?
I do. It looks beautiful. I don't know how to make the screen bigger. Hopefully you guys all are making your screen bigger and seeing Gary's beautiful Boston butt. Is that snow?
My butt in line.
Am I seeing snow, Gary?
Spritz it with some apple cider vinegar. Smells really good.
It looks, I wish I had smell-o-vision. It looks beautiful.
I started the smoker like 10 p.m. last night. 15 degrees out. It's freezing. But went all night and that big.
Now, is that snow I see? I thought you lived in Florida.
No, Raleigh, North Carolina. We finally got snow last night. And this is people sledding on the golf course. Big hill right there.
Wow. And how
Pretty.
often do you get snow? Probably not a lot.
No, like once or maybe twice a year. Sometimes not at all. But yeah, I think this was about 2 inches. So not bad at all. But looking forward to going to Florida at the end of the week, and hopefully it'll be 70 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Now,
just wanted to
the husband and I, we normally go to Florida. We'll go 2 or 3 weeks around my birthday. However, this
too cold
year,
this year.
that's what I thought. I thought it's too cold. I can't go. And for those of you that know the story, the husband and I go to a clothing optional place, and no, I am not a nudist. So that part is over and done with. I feel as though I'm going to spend thousands of dollars in a winter wonderland in Florida. I don't think so. We're going to postpone the Florida trip this year. Too cold for me. I'm living
What
in
part of
cold.
Florida that you go to?
Kissimmee.
Where?
Kissimmee.
Kissimmee. Yeah. Kind of Orlando area, right?
Orlando area, right? We end up getting a Uber from the airport right to the resort. Stay there, don't do anything, just enjoy the sun, getting all the vitamin D. I come back and it looks like I've been to the Caribbean. I can be very, very brown. I love it. I have not gone to the tanning bed since this cold snap. It's just I have so many layers when I go to the tanning bed. I don't want to take off all the layers, get naked, lay in the bed for 10 minutes just to get out and relayer myself. I said, I'll do it when it gets 20 degrees.
Yeah, I wanted to go for a few more days in Florida while I was down there because I got a friend and a sister. Sister lives Merritt Island, Cocoa Beach, and then my friend is on the other coast. And now we're north of Tampa. Looks like I'll have a chance to stop by his house and visit for a few hours on Friday afternoon before I go to the Kiltsy barbecue. So
Nice.
anyway.
Now, are you staying? Are you staying at Kiltsy's, or is it only Mitch that's going to be staying at Kiltsy's?
Oh, I guess Mitch doesn't know for sure, but he'll probably stay there. I'm just gonna play it as I go because I'm not sure if I'm gonna decide to drive to my friend's house, stay there, or just get a hotel. I mean, I just need a place to sleep.
Right,
You know.
right.
Give me a cheap motel somewhere.
That's why when Mitch mentioned that he'd go down there and then drive back right away, I thought, why? You just relax, just rest, Mitch.
I'm going with my son, and so he's gonna probably do most of the driving for me.
Nice.
I mean, so we'll be leaving Thursday night after he gets home from work. So we'll probably hit the road by 8 p.m. and 700 miles or so. So we drive through the night. I'll be at my friend's house probably around 7, 8 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And might just hang out for to the afternoon, and then I guess it's 2 more hours down to Sarasota for the barbecue. Eat lots of meat, and then we either drive up to Tampa, get a motel, or like I said, my friend's house is 2 hours north of there, and then it would be an hour back to Tampa the next day. But see how it goes. And then my son's got to be back to work on Monday morning, so we'll be driving Sunday. Yeah.
Great. I thought about going, but again, it was the timing for me. It would have been a weekend before we were planning on going to Florida. And I just didn't want that expenditure, especially now that I've been having these car repairs. I just don't need another $1,000 on an airplane. You know what I mean?
I hear that.
So
Hopefully
I'm
my
trying to be frugal.
hopefully we won't have any car problems. My son's car has over 300,000 miles on it, so a few thousand more should be all right, I hope.
As long as he does the maintenance, oil is the important thing.
Oh yeah.
People seem to forget about oil changes, at least up here. So then when these kids are puking their motors and they say they don't have any money, like, well, one girl was crying on Friday because she got paid and she was garnished from her check from work, whatever the case may be, that she doesn't have any money as she's outside smoking away. I can't afford to feed my kid. So I'm thinking, as a former smoker, it might be time to quit smoking cigarettes. They're expensive. How much are cigarettes these days?
Almost $10 a pack.
Oh.
And this is in North Carolina. My wife smokes. We're from Massachusetts. In Massachusetts, I don't know, they're probably $20 a pack now. I don't know. But she would always I tell her, take a couple cartons with you when you go to Massachusetts, because she'll go and, oh, I won't smoke that much, and I'm visiting my mother, and whatever. And I'm like, no, but if you end up buying one pack of cigarettes for like $20, it's just be prepared.
That's right.
But
I said back in the day that once cigarettes went up to $1 a pack, that I'd quit smoking.
$1.
$1, I know, $1.
Wow. My son is trying to quit smoking. I think he said he was going to quit this weekend. I'm trying to get him to do carnivore. He loves meat and everything, and he's seeing how well I'm doing on it. And, I can't really talk to my wife about it too much, because she's just a carb addict, and call her a cockroach because she eats all the crap and sugar and thrives off it and stays skinny as a rail. And I don't know, but not good. Learning all this stuff about health, all the lies we've been fed. Been a real eye-opening past 2 years.
Absolutely.
And,
how much total weight have you lost doing carnivore, or since you've been on this way of eating?
About 100 pounds now.
Phenomenal. My total is 163.
Awesome. I don't know the exact weight I was when I started, but I do know beginning of 2004, I was probably over 400 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And then with this last fast, I finally broke it down under 300, and did that 2-week fast, and started at 306 and went down to, I think, 282 was the lowest, but now I'm back up to like 294 right now. Which, if you look at the graph,
Mm-hmm.
if you cut out the fast, it's pretty much the same trajectory of weight loss that I was going, a couple pounds a month. This summer, I hope to lose a lot. My goal for this year is to at least get down to 250. So Not
And
in a
how
big
tall are
hurry.
you? How tall are you? Because you look like you'd be a tall gentleman.
No, only 5'8".
Ah, huh. Yeah, you have a very big personality. I I used to be 5'12", but I still have a big personality, though I've shrunk now.
Wow. Yeah, my wife's same height as me, but she's 3 years older than me. I think she might be losing a little bit of her height.
Hmm. Yeah, it happens. Well, for me, it was spine surgery. You'd think I would have gotten taller after stretching me and putting the new discs in there and all the rods and what have you. But man, I feel great. I don't know if it's because of the surgery or because of the carnivore, but progressively everything's feeling good. I just had that hip surgery last year, May 1st, and I'm feeling fantastic. Still a little slow, but way better than before I had the hip surgery. But I thank carnivore for that too.
Yeah, no doubt. Carnivore is helping.
Yeah, I
How can
was
it not?
I'm sorry.
How can it not help when you look at all the crap that's in the American diet? That's what I tell my son. He loves steak and everything. I'm like, just do it. I'm like, you haven't experienced this kind of mental clarity that you'll have. I'm like, he's skinny. He doesn't have any weight issues. He's pretty healthy for the most part. But I think his mental health would be the biggest benefit for him. He's a Taurus. He's got nasty temper, anger. He plays video games and gets all worked up, wearing his head off.
Mm-hmm.
Chill, dude. You know.
Is that your one and only? Do you have one child?
No, I have two.
I only have one. I'm a one and done woman.
Yeah, I guess he's 34, 35 now. And then I have a daughter 3 years younger than him. He moved out of the house last year.
Nice.
So it's just me, my son, and my wife in the house now. My daughter, she sees, I only see her every couple months or so. She's, so when she sees me, I'm a lot skinnier than the previous time she sees me, and she's like, "Wow." She's like, "Dad, I don't know if it's you and carnivore or the fact that I moved out of the house, but you seem much more chill now." I said, "Probably a little of both."
Mm-hmm. I feel a huge difference myself. I had an encounter a couple of months ago, and Lynn knows about it. She's in the chat right now, in which I lost my brakes. There was some vehicles in front of me.
Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah, lost my brakes, and I didn't lose my cool, which is surprising because when I was a sugar burner, man, the attitude would flare up.
Oh yeah, I can't even drive with my wife. She is the worst. It's like it's everyone out of my way. This is my road. Don't mess with me. And just totally aggressive and attitude. And I'm like so chill now. It's like I used to be kind of like that, and now I hardly drive now. But when I drive, I'm like, too many idiots out there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to engage with anyone. I'll even pull over and let some stupid idiot go by, or I don't care what stupid move they're going to do, and I'm just going to chalk it up to they're just got mental health issues like most other people out there. I don't need to be involved in their craziness.
So
my son, we're going down to Florida. I'm like, do not get emotionally involved in your driving. Just be chill and happy and whatnot. Because if you start driving like your mother, pull over and let me out. I'll take the bus the rest of the way.
You can go on Rick's bus with him.
Right?
Meet somewhere in the middle.
So, all right. Well, I'm gonna let you go. Carry on.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you.
Thanks for hopping on. Good to see you too, friend. Thank you so much. I'm about to do a lymphatic massage next. Woo! Thank you. Happy Sunday.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Well, that was very nice of Gary to come on. I am opening up my notes talking about the lymphatic massage so that I wouldn't screw it up. Because it's technical, this stuff that I learned now. Years ago, I worked in physical therapy under a physical therapist as a physical therapist assistant. Remember, I dropped out of Marquette University. So they did lymphatic massages, postural drainage, things that a physical therapist, because I was under them, they would tell us to do to patients. But because I don't have a student here or another body here to talk about postural drainage, I thought I could do a 1 minute, just touch base on the postural, no, the thoracic duct area here and how I personally meet Jerry. It's always better to do it without clothes. Don't get wise, DS. I'm not taking my clothes off, Gary. This is the clavicle. You see it here? Which for me was huge after being 363 pounds. Seeing this, I didn't see this when I was 363 pounds. One day I looked in the mirror, I thought, I have a clavicle bone. I really do. So when I talk about doing lymphatic massages, it's best to do it skin to skin, not on the clothes. So I thought I can do this demonstration. It's right above the clavicle bone here. Is called the thoracic duct. These are my notes I'm reading from. The thoracic duct drains into the left clavicle vein at the clavicle level on the left side, and the right lymphatic duct drains into the right subclavian vein at the right clavicle level. All that to say, what I'm about to show you is something that I have done this past month for at least a minute. If I'm in bed and I'm just waking up, I can do my lymphatic massages, and I do it this way. Now, in bed is different than wearing my Kelly Hogan t-shirt. So I cross my hands and just these two fingers, I massage very lightly right above skin to skin, right above the clavicle. I'll show you with one hand. Here, remove this right above the clavicle. Massage 30 seconds. So when I do it this way, this is a 1 minute massage that drains any of that phlegminess that I have. After I'm done doing this for 1 minute bilaterally, both sides, I do a hearty cough. So if you have earbuds, I'm going to give you about 15 seconds to remove your earbuds so that you don't get freaked out by this huge noise you're about to hear. So adjust your volume on your laptop, on your devices, remove it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe, breathe, breathe in deep. Huge cough. And I do a second one. Large I got so much phlegm out those few days after eating that oopsie cake. Okay, you can put your earbuds back on, turn your volume back up. I'm done making ghastly coughing noises. Just doing that right now activated the nose for me, which is good. I can do that very simply in the confine. Your body has so many lymph nodes and so many areas that you can massage underneath your armpit. Of course, doing it hand to skin. Do your hand, skin, everything's different. When you do the massages, though, do it very lightly. It doesn't have to be long. It's 1 minute, rubbing it both ways right above your clavicle, coughing out and being able to expel whatever shenanigans, phlegminess, liquid is out. Don't be afraid to blow your nose either. Do a hearty blow, hearty cough. So there you go, Debbie. I did a quick 1 minute lymphatic massage in the clavicle area. There's many other YouTubes out there that do it. Bear in mind, I use the Kelly Hogan coaching system. So I do not take what Kelly says as gospel as my own. I don't do it. I take bits and pieces and use it accordingly. I do face-to-face, or as I call belly-to-belly coaching, because that works best for me as being a former retired realtor. I have probably sold on less than one hand properties in 24 years of real estate that I never met the person whatsoever, that I've done on the telephone, through attorneys, through a computer, through documents, through FedEx. Back in the day, there was no electronic stuff back then. You just FedEx stuff. Put contracts in, send it out FedEx, next day air, they'd get it, send it back to you. Things were way different. Now you can sell a property in about an hour if one really wanted to. But I would always tell people, get a home inspection. And the type of people that would decide to waive their home inspection, they were the people, generally speaking, that bulldozed the properties. They bought the property on Lake Geneva in southeastern Wisconsin. It was a shack, dozed it down, decided to build a beautiful $3 million house on Lake Geneva. It happens. So, yeah, that type of person, they don't need a home inspection whatsoever. Let's catch up on the chat. Carnivore Jerry, yes, that seems to be an antiquated word now too. Absolutely. I'm not afraid to use that word, Amazon, and I don't mean it in the shopping sense as well. Oh, I'm sorry. No slow TS. I hate my wife and have never been married before. Wow. We love you here. I know Tanya's giggling. Yeah, thank you, Gary. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. And anybody can certainly come back on. I'll put the chat back up. I am not against socializing, whether you're going to socialize in the chit chat or you want to come up. DS111, you'd hate my wife too. Funny. Hi, Angel. Absolutely. Angel had joined us. Yes. Angel had came on and said, cheers from Oregon. I think I showed it, but thought I'd go back up again and respectfully say hello and welcome to this chit chat edition. Last minute, no agenda, just talking amongst friends, talking stuff. And wanted to answer that question about a lymphatic massage. Anybody else have any questions? You can throw them in the chat right here. Throw them right here in this chat. I think I'm the right way. Too bad we lost Michael. Michael doesn't like panels. Well, I rarely, almost never, I think I've done it twice. Maybe this was the third time to have Gary on here. I'm a relatively new YouTuber coming onto the scene. I want to be able to talk about the burger challenge. Oh, yes. Let's go through the chat real quick. Let's go through the chat because I want to discuss the burgers. No slow funny. Hello, friend Jerry. I almost missed the live. Well, hi, Anna. Anna's here. Everybody say hi to Anna. I wish I had the applause, yay, that Russ has on his Tuesday. He's got, I don't know what he uses. Let's say it's a computer program. He just presses a button and there's applause. Yay for everybody that comes on. Hooray. I'm so glad that you're all here. So glad that you're here. Yep, for anybody that wants to hop on, by all means, go right ahead. There's Angel again. Angel in Oregon. Anna. Yay, Anna. Hooray. So, what is on for the burger challenge? Right now, I don't want to talk about people's names or call anybody out for right now, just in case I missed somebody. But I think right now, off the top of my head, I think we have 5 people that have said, verbally articulated on the chats, that they're going to join us in the challenge on February 14th. I just didn't come up with the time. And it's not that Jack and I don't go out for Valentine's Day. When you're as old as us, you don't do. That's considered a Hallmark holiday. I don't need flowers. I definitely don't need candy. You bring home candy in this house, that stuff's going right to work. Save your money. Ain't gonna happen. I'm more of the sensible kind of gift person. I'd rather get a gift card. This is funny. This is what Jack gave me for Christmas this year. I appreciate it. I really do. He gave me $100 gift card to Quick Trip. I used it for gas for my vehicle, but primarily I use it to buy Jack milk. I do. I still have my credit card, but when I use my credit card and I pay it off, and I do pay it off every Friday, I get 3 extra cents off a gallon when I use the Quick Trip credit card. So the gift card is good for, I'm running in, I'm just going to grab a gallon of milk or 2 dozen eggs that I end up leaving at the plant anyway at my job. So 104 $25 gift cards to Walmart. I can't tell you the last time I went to Walmart. It was probably the last time I went there was probably before my hip surgery. And that was last May 1st. I don't frequent Walmart. I just don't. I'd rather, if I'm going to order something, order it online. It's usually meat or milk, something very easy. Do the app, pick it up there, have the kids put it in my trunk, and continue on. It's just easy that way, so I haven't used those yet. He got me a gift card to the steak place, the steak restaurant. I forget the name of the place. Got me a gift card to that. Amazon gift cards. I wish he would do, because I order from Amazon a lot. But he bought me this, which if you guys saw the video that I did earlier, when he goes into Quick Trip, for example, he won't punch in my code to give me the credit. And at one point in time, I did a video talking about these money cards. It's a bank card. It really is. And on the bank card, here's an old, this is an old Amazon card here. On the bank card, this card itself, it'll show in the upper right-hand corner an activation fee of $6.95, just to give you a number. Well, why are you going to buy this and give it to somebody? Let's say it's going to be $25 worth, and then they have to have paid the additional money to activate it. And furthermore, when he buys it, because he doesn't use my code at Quick Trip, I don't get 20 cents additional off per gallon of gas. Why? I don't know. I don't know if it's like a coupon. Is it a man thing? Do men not like to enter the codes? I don't know. You guys are going to have to answer that question because I surely do not know the answer to that. Okay, I want to get to Anna. Oh, here's Angel. Angel's got a question. Jerry, you look freezing in your vehicle with your wet hair. Listen, the wet hair was sticking to the animal fur. It wasn't completely wet. It was somewhat dampish, but it was sticking to the animal. And I was cold, but yeah, note to self, Jerry, wash your hair the night before when you get in the vehicle, especially not knowing this whole radiator issue that I had. And now tomorrow, I've got this new GMC truck out there. Man, that baby gets hot and toasty. And that steering wheel, it's as though I need those UGG gloves. I'm using Amy's word. I'm not talking behind her back. The ones I won from Amy's channel. I need to wear those UGG gloves to touch the steering wheel. It's that hot in this vehicle, but it's a new vehicle. And as somebody brought up yesterday on my live in the chat after the fact, they had brought that up and said, well, more things to break down, which is true. More sensors, all those bells and whistles. Do I really need all that pink, beautiful visual about GMC, that GMC commercial in front of me on the dash and on that little TV thing? No, I don't. $64,955 for that stripped down model. It's hot. It's free. I beefed enough to the dealer to have them give me a loaner because all their loaners were gone. I said to the dealer, again, I'm scaring people. George, my friend, saying this out of respect. I said to the dealer, well, I'm sorry that your mechanic screwed up and whatever he, and it was a he, didn't do that was dripping onto the serpentine belt, causing this problem with the alternator, hence me needing a new alternator and a battery. You better pull something off your lot because I need to go to work today. And I'm not going to Enterprise. Man, I didn't cuss. I didn't get loud. I spoke in a manner befitting righteous indignation. I was mad. I wouldn't be there if the mechanic that did my radiator did the right thing, correct? So that's why I've got a loaner. I didn't go to church today. I went to church on the internet. I did internet church. They were forecasting snow. Not that I'm freaked out, but I just didn't want to go out there in the cold. I did not want to put the fur coat on and go shopping at Costco. I do it because of basic warmth and the fact that I can finally get my skinny Jerry into that coat that's a size 16 that I couldn't when I was a 5XL. Yeah, that's why I wear it. Not to be high and mighty about it. It's so warm for me. So toasty warm. Anna saying, hello to Tanya. What is the challenge for February 14th? Thanks, Lisa. You reined me in. I appreciate it. Thank you to all my chatters. You guys keep me sane and focused. It's the burger challenge, the heart attack Rick burger challenge that Amy and Rick did. It was on Amy's channel, and Rick was the teacher teaching Amy how to make the burger. So the recipe is on Amy's channel. I'll make sure to link it down below in my comments or something in this one. It's going to be on February 14th, and I have to readjust myself and take a sip of coffee without slurping. Using Rick's recipe, it's basic 2 pounds ground beef. It's bacon. It is 2 chaffles and 2 pieces of cheese. I have cheddar cheese. I'll probably use cheddar cheese on it. Or I'll use the Sargento, which is real American. It's real cheese, but it's not that Kraft, Kraft, CRAP in plastic. I have to spell stuff out. If you know, you know. I can't believe I've only said that once today. I can't believe it. Hey, it's Amy. Hi, Amy. Hi, Amy. Hello. I was just talking about you. Now I can see I'm talking to your face because I'm going to link the recipe about the challenge that you had with Rick. So Rick is going to be the judge of it. I'm thinking, come prepared to eat. I'm also thinking sensitive to everybody with their lives and their times. And I want Terry in California. I want to be sensitive to her needs, as I want Thomas, which is Eastern time, be sensitive to his needs and his life, because that's how I roll. I don't ever plan on, well, you know what? I'm going to do my live because blah, blah is doing theirs at this time. That's why God made replay. I look at it that way. Replay's a beautiful thing. And Amy's still living in my guest room. If you know, you know, right, Amy? Ting. So, if Kelly does his live at 3 o'clock. Oh, wait, let me pull up a calendar. Hang on, you guys. Hang on. I want to screw this up on a live. Here we go. February 14th is a Saturday. So I don't have to worry about Kelly or Thomas. And it's a Saturday. And people, generally speaking, watch Rick's during the morning hours. That day, I won't be doing a 12 nooner. If I do, it might be an hour, just because Amy has me on the calendar. I'll keep it as an hour. But the contest will be at 4 o'clock Central Standard Time, meaning Thomas's dinner hour is 5. Thomas is watching it at his time, East Coast time, 5 o'clock. I'm doing it my time, 4 o'clock. Terry Sue in California is having her late lunch at 2 o'clock. Do y'all follow along? I'm going to be advertising it as February 14th challenge, live Central Time, 4 o'clock on Saturday, February 14th. Now, I pray to the Lord, that I don't have to work mandatory overtime. They're starting to talk that type of shenanigans, but I don't think I will be, because the next week, 15th through the 21st, is a proper vacation. Remember I said when Gary was on, Jack and I normally do the 3-week vacation in Florida? Well, because of this Denali shenanigans, and my credit card is absolutely insane, I can't afford to go on vacation. It is what it is. So I've nixed the vacation week that's before and after, and decided only to do it on my birthday week, meaning I want to do a party, a night party, internet party, a chat, if you will, a live on Wednesday, February 18th. That is the day I will officially be 65 years old. So, Barbara, if you're out there, girl, we'll be able to say it for, I think Barbara, September 11th is her birthday, I believe. So I'll be able to say that. Yay. All year. Hello, 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 John. John's channel. Listen, everybody. If you have not seen John's channel, powerful stuff. John spends a good amount of time, and he's extremely talented on his YouTube channel. Loser or lazy? What am I? I only do lives. I don't have that kind of time. I don't. And I say that because if somebody would have told me when I was 35 years old that I'd be having so much to do as I'm 65 years old, I'd say you guys are crazy. You're crazy. I adore the carnivore diet because it's so simple. I'm hungry, I throw a steak on the air fryer. Okay, that'll be done in 12 minutes. I make a power bowl on the stove. That'll be done in 3 minutes. Okay, now what do I do with the other 23 hours and 45 minutes? Today I'm going to have a big meal. Oh man, today, because I'm drinking the butter egg coffee. February, I have coined it for me and my purpose as Fatty February. I am back to the weight that I was at the end of my fast, 198.6. Today on the scale, I'm 198.6. During Fatty February, I'll let you know how much I weigh come March 1st. Do I really mentally want to lose the weight? I feel fine at 199, or in this case, 198.6. It's the same thing. I feel fine in Wonderland. I like the way the clothes fit me as opposed to doing all this tugging and going from a 5XL. I have been a 5XL and I have burnt clothes, given clothes away to the guys at work that are 5XL type people. Burnt clothes because I said to myself, I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to be that unhealthy, can't get up off of a chair, crabby, emotionally unstable person anymore. Me, I can't do that. I can't listen to myself. I can't look in the mirror and say, Jerry, and all these negative things happening. I can't anymore. I can't see the negativity in myself. I choose not to be negative. Sometimes negative stuff happens to all of us from the outside. I have no control of that. Like crawling up and over an ice hill. It was supposed to happen. It's God's time. I just didn't know it was going to happen on that day. Could have been worse. It could have been a negative 30-degree wind chill that day, right? Terry asked me last week. Shoot, I have to bring this up. Terry asked me, did she ask me Saturday? I don't know. She asked me what my knees looked like. Not niece, knees. So here it is. I did it not landscape. This way. This is what it's this light. This is what my knees look like today. There we go. They're looking pretty good. This one that I have my finger on, this one right here, this is my right knee. That has a wee bit of scabbing there. And on the personal note, it's a good thing that Jack and I are not going to Florida because of that and the scabbing and the burning and all that stuff. I can't go to the salon and get a Brazilian. You can't do that. On that, no, it's too sensitive. The wax, the hot, well, it's not hot, but to have that stuff ripped off, no. I can be fine without a Brazilian wax for another few weeks until that properly heals, and then I'll schedule it. I'm not going to the resort. If you know, you know, and I know you know. Hey, there's Helix. So, yeah, absolutely. To talk about John, check out John's channel. Go there. Phenomenal story that he has. Hello, Helix. Your picture, Helix. I commented, and a lot of other people commented. You look marvelous, darling. And I think that you're going to continue on with your lion diet. I think I'm going to put this down below. If anybody wants to come on with me, because it's 1:15 Central Standard Time. It's Friend Saturday, just chitting and chatting. I put it down as it's a live Q&A. Ask me any of your questions. Any questions. Use common sense. Be discreet, if you will. Don't ask me how much money I make, because I'm not going to tell you. But I will talk about every other question. I did a lymphatic massage for Debbie because she asked me to do it yesterday. So I did a quick 1-minute version of how I teach the lymphatic massage, the 1-minute version today to clients that I have. That I do. I swear Jerry has the prettiest blue eyes. They glow in the dark in the daytime. These eyes I got from my daddy. And listen, Helix, today I deliberately wore this, my Zero Carb Life, which was right next to the blue one because I had the blue one last time and people were commenting about the color bouncing off of the shirt and the eyes. So I deliberately wore the pink today, and thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it very much. Or, LOL, they glow bright even in the daytime. The eyes are the windows to the soul. I'm not as mean as I sound. She's so damn mean. Listen to the lyrics of my song. Maybe I need to be a little, she's so damn kind. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that made me think, am I mean? Or does that mean I'm mean? Or does that mean I'm stubborn? Listen to those lyrics. I think I'm construed as mean, like I'm a mean person. John's saying hello to Lynn. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Keto Living Lisa. I love Lisa's name. Everybody say back to hi to you. John is, everybody loves John. You thought everybody loves Raymond? No. Yes, please link it. Uh-oh, did I not do it? I'll try it again. Let me paste it and hit it again. Okay, I hope that works. I will type up those instructions, Jerry. Sorry, I forgot. Remind me. No, not to worry. What I did was, I think you may have heard this. I think I linked it in one of the other previous lives that I did. Lymphatic massage is working. And I'm going to link it again. So, Amy, you've got so much on your plate, girlfriend. No, I did. Oh, my Lord. Listen, last week, you guys, let me tell you, I'm not talking behind Amy's back because Amy's right in front of me at her computer. Last week, I made a comment. I don't remember where. I think it was on my live. I commented that I wish there was a calendar of events, if you will, for the YouTube lives so that at a glance, we can just look at it and click, oh, look, Amy's going to be on tonight at 6:00 Central. It's Sunday night. I'm going to click on this link, get to Amy's channel, and then see her channel. Listen, Amy came up within the day, with a matter of hours. Amy came up with this phenomenal calendar, and I felt bad. I did. I felt like, oh no, Lord have mercy, I'm burdening this poor girl. You, Amy, you do so much for this community. I love you and everything that you do for us. We all love you. Everybody loves Raymond. Everybody loves John. Everybody loves Amy. And I am grateful for all of the people that come onto my channel. 18 people right now. Thank you. Thank you all for coming on. Thank you so much. I'll just click all these in here. Jerry, let me type up the recipe and send it to you. Well, thank you, Amy. No rush, Amy. No rush whatsoever. Hey, hi, Lisa and John, says Amy. Mason. Mason says, goodness, wear what you own. It's -0 out there. LOL. You eat only meat, wear the fur too. Truly no waste. If you know, you know. Stay warm, girl. Well, thank you, Alicia. Thank you very much. You are absolutely right. People just up north, it's different. They're not throwing paint on me up here, but people will make comments and I don't know. But in the same breath, I had to be careful because of the new vehicles that I have. Jealousy happens, and vehicles have been keyed before. They were in the parking lot. When they see a new vehicle, people just assume I bought it. They see a sticker. Oh, you bought a new vehicle. No, I didn't. It's a loaner. It's a 2024, 2025 model from Enterprise. It wouldn't shock me if somebody just went with a key. That's how these people are. These people. If you know, you know. Oh, I don't want to get off on that nasty tangent. Jerry, you're too damn mean. Hey there, Mason. Good to see you, my friend. Everybody saying hello to everybody. How you feeling today? Woohoo! Party time. Yes. Birthday party. That's right. My birthday party on February 18th. I talked about the meat challenge. I said I'm going to do it. Burger challenge. Rick's Heart Attack challenge. Rick is going to be the official, not official judge. I'm going to have a prize for the first person that finishes, but listen as I say this very carefully. This is not a timed contest. Anybody that wants to make it in the confines of their home can make it in accordance with the recipe that Amy will kindly provide to me. She's going to send to me. I will post it probably in a community post, I'm sure. Maybe I'll even put it on Instagram. I don't know. Or even down below in here. When Amy gives it to me, I will have it ready so that will be your benchmark, your recipe. You can do whatever you want. The first person that finishes it, we're going to continue on with the chat. You can be on camera with me right now. I can do this, just what I did right now. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to do this again. I will include the link on February 14th that, like Gary did earlier today, he came on and chitted and chatted with us as he was cooking his pork in his smoker. And we're going to do the same thing. So if I have 9 people, what this is going to look like will be like the Brady Bunch. It'll be a screen with 9 people. I don't even know how many I can get maximum. But if people say, you know what, I don't want to be on film, totally, that's fine. Don't go on the chat. Let us know how your progress is going. That will be fine. I'll probably have people send to me. Pardon me, just a moment, please. I will probably have people send me the pictures, like I did before, of the picture of their burger that they're going to eat and then forward it in some way, shape, or form over to Rick, the judge. even if I have to do the pictures and then show Rick accordingly on the cell phone, that's fine. And the first person that finishes will get the gift card, and then everybody else is doing it just for fun. It's not a race. All it is can you finish it? I think I can. I'm going to be eating today a ribeye steak. This is the plan, at least. A pound ribeye steak and 12 chicken wings. That's going to be my dinner, my OMAD for the day. I'm going to have cold butter to accompany the steak, but I think I can do it. I think Amy thinks she can do it too. I would love to sit down and have a one-on-one eat off with Amy at a restaurant. Who can eat the most food? I would love it. I actually own a scale, and I have been known to measure my food, and people look at me like the husband. When back in the day, Red Lobster would have their unlimited crab legs, I would embarrass him. He'd be face palming me. Really? Aren't you done yet? No, I'm not. I'm going to continue eating. I don't know how much it was, $30, but I ate probably $75 worth of ribs. Much better to do the playlist. It's all in order from start to the latest. Only put out one a week because it is so time consuming. John, you are extraordinarily talented on the YouTube. So much from a personal standpoint. Lazy loser, lazy Jerry only does lives. You put so much into these videos. It just touches my heart, brings me to tears. Incredible. Hey, Aaron's back again. I know you were chopping the wood, and I can't wait to see your video about it. Did you see Aaron chopping that wood yesterday? Well, yesterday I watched it last night. Aaron was my nighttime playlist yesterday in bed. Wow, that girl is super strong. Amazing. I was impressed, Aaron. I was. Here we go. This is John's playlist. Oh, no. John, can you? Okay. I think you guys are able to see it because John is a moderator. And I have got John on sub. And I did not know up until about a week ago that John had a channel. So I was just power watching his channel and watching and shaking my head going, this man is amazing. How he does this, just amazing. Thank you for including that playlist, John. Thank you so much. Hello again, Aaron. Hello, Booby Goots. This is the chat if anybody wants to jump on with me. Thank you, Jerry. Yes, continuing the Lion's Diet. Yay! The Lion's Diet looks phenomenal on you. Me, on the other hand, I couldn't wait to have that egg yolk in the coffee today, to have some scrambled eggs tomorrow as I'm doing the Kelly Hogan class. And I'm bringing sardines and Frank's hot sauce to work with me for lunch tomorrow. Because I can. Because it's Fatty February. So for those of you that weren't on until recently, I have called this Fatty February. Fatty February. And during the Fatty February, the birthday month, on Fatty February Fridays, say that fast 3 times without cussing, I plan on fasting on the Fatty February Fridays. Fasting, dry fasting. It's the last day of the week. I look at it that way. It's before the weekend when I'm super active doing all these lives, entertaining people on the YouTubes. Oh, shoot. So that's my Friday. Now, the birthday bash, that's going to be a gas. It's going to be totally fun. I'm going to do it like I did the last couple times. We're going to have gifts, surprises, and surprises, prizes and surprises. For example, the prize, for example, I'm just giving you a for example. This isn't the case. It's just something to say. I may give away a 40-ounce mug, but I'm not going to send it to you. I'm not going to have a visual to show you. I'm not going to say, oh, look at this 40-ounce mug that's been gift wrapped like I did at Christmas, and I'm going to mail it out to people. No, I'm not doing that shenanigans anymore. Do you know? Well, I know that you guys know. It is so stinking expensive, those postal rates. I'm not going there again. So I'm going to do random gift cards. I've got so many gift cards here. Random gift cards, random prizes off of Amazon, where I'm going to say, here's your prize. It's a 40-ounce mug, and Amazon is going to mail it to you. So I'm going to pay for the mug. Amazon's going to ship it to you. I don't have to pay the shipping costs. It will be fun, fun, fun. You must be present to win. I have to readjust myself because hip, back, sitting a little long. Yeah. Readjusting. Get the camera situated. Tree in the middle of the forest, in the middle of my basement. The lion diet looks good on you, Helix, and I'm glad that you're going to continue on. I've got 90 days until Meatstock USA, so I think that's a good number to start again. Phenomenal. Good for you. There's the link again. And Angel is saying, Jerry, do you include any type of flavored electrolytes or lemon to water for variety in life? I have done that previously. I've done it before. I actually have a water pitcher that I bought from QVC, as a matter of fact. Let me pull this a little closer. That has the whole thing is vented in the middle, where you can add lemon slices or lime slices or whatever the case may be into this water infuser. And I've done that before. This last fast, I can probably count on one hand because I ran out of the plain electrolytes. Probably had maybe 5 or less flavored electrolytes. Salty brand, LMNT, just because they were hanging around. Found one in my purse, in my locker, as a matter of fact, in an old purse at work. I drank that. I just as soon have loved at work when I fasted to bring a thermos. Nobody knows what's in there. Have a thermos full of hot water and a teaspoon of Redmond's real salt. When I get down to the bottom and you have the minerals, the grit, if you will, well, I swirl that and dump that. But I don't necessarily need the flavor. I haven't had any sweeteners. The cake that I made after I broke my fast for my mom's birthday, that didn't have any sweeteners in there. The dog ice cream that I make for my dogs, it's Dr. Kiltz's version, but I don't use any sweeteners for the dogs because, well, they're dogs. They like yolks, egg yolks. They like heavy whipping cream. I'll put it in individual servings in the silicone containers. That's their dessert. That's their treat, if you will. But me, no, I know I have to stay away from sweeteners because I can't go back and have a third time of gaining 163 pounds. I can't have that negativity. As I was saying earlier, I talked about looking in the mirror and seeing the negativity that I saw. These little bags, and I talked about these before. This one over here, This is because of one of the German Shepherds we own that was playing paw with my face. So she almost clipped my eyeball and got the paw there. Gravity happens. I've got the turkey neck. I'm waving at you, and this is waving back. Spanx are a godsend. If you don't know about Spanx, please, the custom, if you have any reduction surgeries, they want you to be, for lack of a better term, like a mummy, have everything tight on you. That's what Spanx is. So when I was 363 pounds, I wore a size 3X Spanx, which is the highest that they go in. When I was a 5XL, I wore a 3XL Spanx because I needed to suck it in. Just suck it in. Thank you, Amy. Hugs and kisses to you. Hey, Schmocast, I'm so glad that you're here. SMHcast community is just another word for communism. Well, community in the sense as having each other to talk to be with, to commiserate, to discuss things back and forth. Community isn't necessarily the communist, the derogatory part of communism. If you know, you know. I think we're on the same page. I think we are. I hope we are. All eventually be making an app. All eventually be making an app that the carnivore community can post their episodes on. Want to slow down on video production? I'll be working on that. Wow. John, thank you. Thank you. That's a huge, huge effort. Thank you so much. That would be phenomenal. And like I said earlier, I know that there's Sunday school, and I know a lot of people watch that, but I also know that we all can't be at the same place at the same time, except me at 3 o'clock. I'm a moderator for Kelly and Thomas, both gentlemen, same time. Me, 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. Aaliyah is going to be on Thomas's channel as Thomas's guest, and Kelly's going to be on Kelly's channel as Kelly. Kelly's his own guest. Kelly's live. I'm going to be at both of them. It's going to be a blast. I'm going to have a fun time. I can't wait. Bring it, I say. Hello to all I missed. I'm doing chores while listening. How's that baby, Ricky? How is that 2-year-old doing? Okay, we got a thumbs up there from Mason, Alicia. February 18th is Ash Wednesday. Absolutely. As a former Catholic, I think I talked about this before from my Catholic days. I honestly cannot remember one time that my birthday wasn't always during Lent. And of course, the good Catholics that we were, we could not have a birthday cake. It's your birthday. Too bad. So sad. It's Lent. God comes first. True. Explain that to a 6-year-old little Jerry. Yeah. Oh, well. That was then. This is now. February 18th, we're not going to be doing the burger challenge on my birthday. It's going to be a live, just like I'm doing right now, this kind of live schmoocast. And I'm going to be doing prizes and surprises. People can pop on if they want to be on air presence. I'll be doing questions like you guys don't already know those before I've done that. I've said, for example, when is my birthday? And the first person to answer would get the prize, and it would be according to me, or if my moderator would see something, because Lynn's Lynn's really good at being a moderator and say, "Oh, Jerry, Cindy answered that question first before Amy, so Cindy gets the prize." And then we have to look back, roll the tape back, play cast, roll it back, roll the clock back at the 50-yard line. Okay, sorry. I have to have people go after my 1970 Dodge Challenger convertible, scratch the paint, cut the top, shut the front door. Amazing. Amazing. Jealous people. Just so wrong on so many levels. Beautiful car. Nothing better to do than just be malicious beasts of people. Totally not right. Hey, Donna. Hi, how are you? Thank you for coming on. Thank you so much. On the 14th, that's better. Right. The 14th is the burger challenge. That's Saturday. That's Valentine's Day, Saturday. That's going to be the burger challenge. I think Catholics can eat meat on the weekends. I know they can't eat meat on Fridays. That I know. You guys are testing my Catholicism right now. Fridays, no meat. So that means fish fry Fridays. I think it's still the case. But I think you guys can eat meat on the weekends or during the week too. Help! I need a good Catholic out there. Erin, she's a good Catholic. Amy's a good Catholic. You're going to be so upset I didn't record any of it. No! Girl, what I saw, you impressed me. Erin, you are a hard worker. Erin's channel. I just love it. Sometimes, Erin, I woke up last night hearing the loud animals. It's like, where am I? You can't. You. Erin's here right now. Let's add her. Everybody, applaud for Erin. Yay, Erin! Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
I came on because you were like, I got this live stream going on. I need somebody.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
What are you drinking?
Just hot water, hot fizzy water. It's how I hydrate during the cold, and it's been cold. Everybody's excited. School has been canceled for Monday, so I was like, well, I don't have to do anything.
Wow, again.
Yeah, our roads are still frozen, and there's a lot of roads that have been closed because of the ice, and it hasn't melted at all.
And
we're not prepared for that stuff. This is down south, man. We're never prepared. So when there's something that happens, there's usually not a week of no school. What do you want, Kitty?
You're on the west side of the state of Tennessee, right? Or on the east side?
The middle.
Oh, middle.
More
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not supposed to rain. Look at that. Oh, okay. What's your cat's name?
This one's Moon Pie. Bye, Moon Pie.
Whenever I see a black cat, they're always Milton to me. Always Milton.
He's got the white. The little white.
Oh, yes.
Beta brought this one home. I was like, no more. What is this? This is not sanctuary. They get it from me. I usually bring them home. What do you want, Kitty? Hiding away. I locked the door in my room and I was like, I'm going away now.
Good. I welcome you. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. I just thought let's do a Q&A. Let's talk about stuff. If people want to come on, let's go. Let's see.
Got everybody yelling now, screaming. It's normal.
I don't hear anything. I hear nothing.
I hear it. I hear everything. They're like, no, give it back. And I'm like, oh no. That's what I get for coming on live. How could it? What do you want? Who wants to bother me?
Lisa just asked what time I'm going to be doing the birthday bash because I'll be off on my birthday. That whole week I'm going to be off. I think 5 o'clock Central Time. In your Central still, right? Okay,
Yep.
good. So that would mean 6 o'clock on Eastern and 3 o'clock for Terry Sue. Yeah, so 5 o'clock Central Time on February 18th we'll start the bash. If I go 3 hours, I don't have to go to work that day. So hey,
Yeah. There you go.
so there's your answer, Lisa. Gotta go. Guys, company is over. Check you guys out on the flip side. Thanks for Lisa coming. Thank you. Toodles for now. I love that. Toodles. And there's Kelly. Kelly, where your ears are burning because I was talking about you. I'm going to be your monitor at your service promptly at 3 o'clock.
Oh, I was like, oh, he goes on at 3.
Yep, he's 3 o'clock.
Check the time.
And Thomas, and right now it's 1:45. So I'm going to be watching both channels and be very diligent in my job to both gentlemen. And there's Juliet. She's here. Everybody say hello to Kelly. Hello to Juliet. Okay, here's the Catholic question that I asked. No meat on Friday or Ash Wednesday. Okay, I'm not gonna have any meat at my birthday party. And I won't be eating any meat to trigger anybody. But I forgot the rule. I forgot what it's like being a non-Catholic.
I think that's usually, don't you have to fast the whole time if you're an adult and you get to have one meal? Maybe. Maybe that's it.
Is that
But
on
it's-
Ash Wednesday?
But it's like, I think that's Ash Wednesday and Fridays. And I always get away with it because I'm either pregnant or nursing. So I don't have to really do it. But I go without the red meats on those days and the pork or whatever. Just fish. Or eggs. Eggs are fun.
Ah, gotcha. My mother used to fast on Fridays because apparently she's deceased now. I can't ask her this question. But when my sister had childhood onset diabetes, she said she made a deal with God that if God spared her life, that she would fast and not eat on Fridays. That was my mother's thing. So the fasting thing came to my mind, but my mother never fasted for 40 days.
I don't think I could.
That's just my crazy thing because I don't shoot. I've seen the effects of cancer in the family. My mother's side primarily cancer and strokes, and I just took taking care of her for those months, watching her die. I just don't want to be like that. I don't want to be a burden on my one and only child. You think the stepdaughters are going to come up from Kenosha and take care of me? I don't think so. Yeah, I
That's
just
straight into looking up what to do. How do I get away from this stuff? I probably would never eat sugar. Because I always knew that cancer feeds off of sugar, but it never connected to me that the carbohydrates are the sugar until eventually I figured that one out on my own. So
yes, so true. And me as well. I thought when people would say, "Oh, eat macaroni and cheese," there's no sugar in there. So much, yes. Not to mention the ingredients. Oh, in
I don't
just
even want to look. I don't want to look at it. Because that's like what I used to feed the kids on Fridays during Lent was mac and cheese or cheese pizza and stuff like that. They didn't like the fish sticks. They don't like them.
right,
And those are bad too.
right. I can't tell you the last time I've been down the frozen food aisle to a Hot Pocket, for example. That list has got to be 46 ingredients of a Hot Pocket.
It's insane that it doesn't trigger anybody. Like maybe this shouldn't be this way type deal.
Mhm.
All the time. I can't walk the middle section. I just got to be on the outer skirts of it. when I go shopping. It's like go straight through where the dog food section is, because that's in the back. My grocery store is where the meat is. Boom. Beeline it.
Mhm.
And that's what I do, usually. I didn't go shopping this week because my husband, he's a plumber, so he's out doing stuff because everybody's frozen pipes, all the deal going on. So he was like, I'll do the extra hours. And I'm like, all right, cool. I won't go shopping.
Mhm. Yeah, I finally went out to Costco myself yesterday after many weeks of not going. And they were starting to cut in the dogs now because I have them on straight carnivore. They were starting to cut into my good meat. So it wasn't just chuck roast. That's fine. The dog, I can sacrifice a chuck roast or 5 for the German Shepherds. But oh no, you're getting into the ribs, the rib steaks. Oh no, doggies, I love you, but I don't think so. And then I ran out of snacks because now we have 2 dogs. So Jack is feeding 2 dogs what the snack budget is for just the one dog. So they lived without snacks. I was feeding them bacon as a snack, a treat. I had to go shopping yesterday.
Well, at least it wasn't too bad. Over here, everybody thought it was going to be snowpocalypse, so like everything is still, shelves are cleared out, and the stuff they bought was just the weirdest things, like potatoes and bananas. And with the ramen, all the ramen noodles were gone. That stuff doesn't even fill you up. I remember living off of that stuff.
No, that's a staple in
I
college.
would literally drink a gallon of water to go with it because of all the sodium.
Right. I would make, Aaron, sometimes 3 ramen packets and only use one of the salt packets because it would be so salty.
Mm-hmm.
And maltodextrin. Is that even a word? It is now.
Yeah, there it is.
Amy asked if Thomas is live on Sundays. He has Aaliyah today at 3:00.
That's right, because they changed the time.
Right. One meal on Wednesdays. So there we go with the Catholic one meal on Ash. Or is it every Wednesday, Aaron? Or is it just Ash? Okay, got it. Thank you. Thanks for clarifying that. And I think 2 meals on Friday, but no snacking and no meat, only seafood.
I always thought it was 1. My mom would say it was 1. But okay.
Yeah, I've been an un-Catholic for so long. Just this Sunday, Thomas goes live, Amy. Normally it's Saturday. There we go. Yeah. There we go. All I know is I'm a moderator there, so I have to be there. I'll be on Kelly's and Thomas's on my PC. That I don't know how to do. I don't know how to run 2 videos at the same time. I don't think I want to learn.
Will it run if you have 2 windows open or only 1? I don't even know.
I think only 1, because if I am watching, when I had you on my playlist last night, I had you on my playlist on my cell phone. So that was running all night last night. I was listening to you. But I've never done a dual.
I was going to like Barb's, usually on there to say hi or whatever. But I put on a Cary Grant movie. And I don't even know what it was called because it was very, very old. It was an old one. And it was getting really good. And then my husband came home from work and he puts on Venom. I'm like, I was watching that. What are you doing? But it was a good movie. And then I was charging my phone anyway. So I never got up to be like, hi and bye. Because I usually do that.
Yeah. John asked what time Thomas goes on. That's 3:00. Thomas and Kelly, both of them today, 3:00 Central. Thomas will say 4:00 because he's Eastern. And Kelly, I think, is Central, like Juliet, same thing. Oh, Mason says here to you, Aaron, that she's really enjoying your videos. Always have, as you know. But the AI you are using is upgrade. Good job. I love don't stop them.
Okay.
Somebody said they didn't like them. Help me understand. Fill me in.
They were just like they didn't like them, and I was like, well, I don't like you, so you. You know, Mitch said just hide the user or whatever, so that's what I did. I was like, okay, whatever. But I think they're hilarious and so weird. They're like weird little dreams. So I think they're funny. I show my husband, and his face is hilarious when he watches. I'm like, I wish you would let me record you watching these.
Did you just say they're weird dreams?
Yeah, like weird little dreams. They're kind of like that, aren't they?
Now I gotta say something because I've said this earlier, I think twice in the video today, that I'm not talking about people, but I want to specifically talk about this dream that I had this past week. It was about two people in the chat. In this chat today that are loyal subscribers of mine. These two people got married and I stood up in the wedding. This is a dream. I stood up in the wedding. They asked my dog to be the ring bearer. It was the weirdest thing. And it was an all carnivore buffet at their wedding. And everybody came. The keto, this is so weird because the keto people sat on this side of the church and the carnivore people sat on that side of the church. And I woke up and I said, hurry up, February. I need some real eggs. I need something other than beef. I'm having weird dreams now about subscribers. It was so funny. So they'll be nameless, but weird dream reality. Uncatholic. She's Mason saying, "Oh, I don't know what's the word now that I'm no longer a Catholic. Am I uncatholic?" Yeah, I love Cary Grant. Me too. To me, he was handsome. He was
You're
debonair. Perfect word. Yes. They don't make movies like that anymore. They just don't. They should. But I have a warped sense of what I think is sexy too, or what I like in a man, like John Candy. To me, that's appealing. I like them big and big. Like my husband. He was huge. He was huge. He's lost so much weight. And I'll tell you the reason why he's lost the weight. It's not necessarily because I'm not cooking for him, because Lord knows he's wrote the message to me that I suck in cooking because I do everything carnivore. And I bought him diabetes juice yesterday, which I hate doing it, but he likes it. So I go to the store yesterday and I'm buying a bunch of stuff for the household. He went to Bloomer, the nearest big city, and he picked up diabetes juice for himself and his own case of toilet paper. And I'm thinking, what is going on here in this household? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Did you not know I was going shopping?
Oh.
But he didn't buy himself milk, though. He'll leave that task to me. You'd think he'd help me bringing the stuff in from the truck?
Yeah.
I have no words. I have no words.
Oh.
Yes, Aaron. Okay, is Charade? Was that
No.
the name of the movie?
No, but Charade's a great movie. But no, it was like really old. I have to. Maybe I can find it. I'll be searching.
That's okay. Amy, Cary Grant was the ultimate hottie, said Mason. You are so right. And I liked Rock Hudson before everything all went down. If you know, you know. Aaron and Jerry, you need to play a round of charades to show Schmoocast. Wild Dreams, absolutely. That Cary Grant movie, Charade. Ooh, And then Juliet's giggling. John Candy was one of the greatest in humor. Yeah, absolutely. Holiday was a good Cary Grant movie with Katharine Hepburn and Betty Davis. Oh, yes.
Mhm.
So good. Oh, here's John. John wrote about John Candy. I met John Candy on scene in Woodstock, Illinois, when he was doing Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with Steve Martin. The jailhouse scene was where my wife was working. It was actually a restaurant. Interesting.
Cool.
John is a wealth of knowledge. John knows the stuff. I like it. Yeah, I don't spend much time watching television. My television is YouTube. That's my TV.
Oh,
But I do enjoy the old movies. Go ahead. Tell us,
here's some-
Erin.
it's called The Amazing Quest of Ernest Bliss. The Amazing Quest of Ernest Bliss. And it's on Tubi. I like watching Tubi because if you put in one old movie, it'll play it and then it'll like play you like 1,000 other ones through the night. And I know you're supposed to be like, I don't know, taping your mouth shut and covering your eyes to sleep at night or something, but I like watching old movies and it's like the only for me. I'll wake up sometimes during the night and watch a few and be like, oh, I remember this one.
Mhm.
I love it. It's like the only time I get to watch a movie anyway.
Mhm. Blues Brothers, yeah, they were good.
It's a good movie.
So many good movies. I just don't find anything in Hollywood these days that I would want to go to. I can't. The last movie I think that I saw was maybe 2 years ago. That Ronald Reagan movie in the show house.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I have
Behind
not
me.
gone.
I don't care. I like the older movies because they seem better.
Yeah, you're right, 100%. John Candy told me that Steve Martin was a butthole and he didn't like working with him. Wow.
I believe it.
Wow. You learn something new every day. LOL, John. Wow. Yeah, Hollywood is just Holly weird in every sense of the actors, the singers, just everything is just society is weird. I love our little community. I like being prejudiced in our own little community, our commune of carnivore commune.
We're just all weird and different, and the only thing that brings us together is that we just eat meat and we're cool. That's it.
Right. And feeling so stinking fabulous.
Yeah.
Feeling marvelous. Planes, trains, and automobiles is it all time to watch around Thanksgiving next to Christmas Vacation. Oh, I love the Christmas Vacation. All the vacation movies. They were fabulous. Are all of those actors still alive?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a cult of meat. Hi, Terry girl.
Kinda forever.
Oh, shoot. Mm.
Yeah.
Do you ever meal prep, Erin, in your household?
Nah, I'm just like, what are we gonna have today? Chicken, beef, pork? What's up, guys? And nobody ever says anything, so I'm like, okay, well, I'll just pull up beef.
Mhm.
Lately, it's been like that. I'll be like, hey, I'll pull out some chicken too. We're gonna have steaks as well because there's some kids don't like the bones in or whatever, and I'm like, whatever. And I kind of got to this point where I don't buy vegetables anymore, and I don't really buy the other things that they like. My husband buys it, he buys it, but that's about it. I just bring home the bacon. Literally, I don't buy it. I don't work, but I bring home the bacon when I go shopping.
I will meal prep. Hi, Patricia. I will meal prep for the dogs. I made them their rotisserie chickens from Costco yesterday. That's 2 chickens for the week for them, and that big slab of ground beef that I got for them. That's it. But I did a short. Here's my little prop that I had about this. I got this new flavor of dog food, the salmon recipe, ketona. It is a ketogenic dog food, limited ingredients. This bag is, how many pounds is this? 24-pound bag. It costs $150, but they don't eat as much Purina. I would probably spend in Purina $150 for the amount of dog food. This is less.
Yeah.
And their feeding recommendations, I always say it's higher because the manufacturer wants you to feed everybody higher amounts. Is a 100-pound German Shepherd, you're supposed to feed them 4.25, 4.25 cups a day of food. So they get fed twice a day. Our animals do. I'll give them this, and then I'll supplement it with meat. But I could not find, or they didn't have any more chicken on stock. So I was forced into getting this salmon, which is fine. They were already eating my butcher box salmon. I'm like, oh, wait a second, I gotta have some of that, you guys. So this is working out okay, but $150 for this. They'll go through this maybe in about a month between the two dogs.
Yeah, I just buy a bag of regular dog food, but the dogs never ate it. We just have it and offer it to them, but they don't really eat it because they never had Nacho. He loves just regular meat, so I just feed him what I got, or he'll eat what the kids have. They look great. They're in great condition. They just don't. I just have it to have it. It's like it's there if they want to eat the dog food, you know. But they just eat what the kids like leave around, so it's cool. That's what my dogs are, my vacuums. That's what you gotta have them for.
Right, exactly.
And they do
Exactly.
the outside stuff too. They keep the coyotes away and the deer out of stuff, so they work. And they every once in a while they may snag a rooster, but it's okay. It's just a rooster.
It's the circle of life.
Yeah, that's how it goes. It's fine. And they look great. They're not overweight. Well, Fridge might be a little bit, but he's the Fridge.
Mason saying that one Christmas, John Candy invited a lot of friends over for Christmas dinner, and the dessert was brownies, which, of course, he made John Candy loaded brownies. If you know, you know. He told one everybody was stoned out of their minds, and he laughed. That's something growing up in the 70s. Me, I graduated in 79. I didn't get into, and I thought primarily because of my Catholic upbringing, you don't want children with deformities from doing any drugs. So that just freaked me out. I was a good little Catholic girl back in the day, so I didn't want any of those ill effects to go on my one and only child.
There you go. I don't know. It just seemed to me people that did that really didn't do anything. They just sat around.
Mm-hmm. Right. And some of the kids that my son went to school with that we thought were brought up in the righteous Lutheran church the way they're supposed to grow. They were stoned out of their mind in college with the kid. It just shook my head. Wait a minute, that's Steven? Or that's Bill? Or that's Janie? What? Yeah. Amazing. But who would have thunk? How many people from our class would have said, "Oh yeah, Jerry's going to be a YouTuber someday"? Well, YouTube wasn't invented. But I don't advertise at work, Erin. I don't tell anybody I'm on YouTube. Why?
I didn't want to tell anybody either. The kids opened their mouths and told my parents, so now they're subscribed. And I'm like, now I got to be normal. My
I
mom.
like your normal. I like it. Your mother, I've said it before to you on chat. Your mother's beautiful. You're beautiful, Erin. You got good mama genes. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, her mom. God rest her soul. She was like movie star. She was movie star esque until she got into drinking a lot and having type 2 diabetes. She was still really thin, but she lost her legs to gangrene and didn't want to keep going. I remember her funeral. I was really little. I was probably 2 or 3. I remember seeing like the little casket, and then I remember my mom going, "It's like a kid's casket because she doesn't have her legs." I remember that. So crazy. But I
Mhm.
could remember things like that. 'Cause a lot of my, I think this is just because of like what I ate too. Is that a lot of my memories are skewed from being younger, but I'm starting to get stuff back. And it's crazy. Aaron, how do your parents feel about your YouTube lifestyle? LOL. Oh my god, I don't want to know. I haven't called my mom in a while. I don't want to hear it. I'm sure my sister's like, why aren't you washing their faces or whatever? But I was like, this is my reality. I wanted to show it.
Now, as a strict old lady, because I'm almost 65 years old, I see nothing derogatory in any of your videos. Nothing. And I'm not saying that to blow smoke up your face.
Keep going.
I see nothing derogatory. I love your children. I love the only thing, if I was to say one thing that startled me, is when I hear the goose and the chickens and the ducks in the middle of the
They're
night
really
while I'm
loud.
listening to your play. That's the only thing. It's like, oh, what is that? Where am I? Am I dreaming about the couple again that got married on my chat? I don't know. Where am I?
I was trying to edit a video once, and we were just driving in the car, and it went off really loud, the geese and the chickens, and my husband did this thing, and he was like, "You're not putting that on your show, are you?" And I'm like, "I do it all the time. What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
It's crazy annoying, but in a way,
Mhm.
if you don't have that around you, it's kind of nice to listen to it for a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it's just crazy annoying to everybody. To me, I think it's nice.
It's nature. It's nature. I look at it that way. As not having those animals myself, I appreciate watching it all. And then it makes me wonder, because then I think about Rick. If I see a duck on your video, I'm thinking, does Aaron raise these? Do you eat your animals? Do you eat the duck and the turkey?
I
My
just eat
ignorance, sorry.
I just eat the eggs. I still have a very big animal heart. I can't dispatch them. I couldn't do it. I mean, if I had to do it and I was and that was what I had to do, I know how to do it, but I won't do it. I
Mhm.
I pretty much YouTube University'd everything. So I know what I'm doing here. It's just that I don't think I could. Besides, I need a bigger pot for the turkeys, so
Outdoor
maybe the geese.
fires.
Maybe the geese, the really loud ones, maybe. But apparently, when geese decide who's their favorite buddy, if they lose their buddy, the other one will just like go off into the woods and disappear, or they will hold funerals for each other. So that's something about geese. They do. They have a wake. So I've got to like kind of be careful around the geese, and then the turkeys. We have these super annoying guineas that Veda brought home, and the turkeys and the guineas became best friends forever. So I can't even get rid of the turkeys without messing up the guineas being simpatico with the turkeys. I don't know. It's all messed up. It's like this weird wildlife thing that I watch every day.
Wow. Now, does your husband, Amy is just asking here, is everybody's husband like hers that they don't want to be on camera? Does your husband with specificity say, don't film me, Aaron?
Oh yeah, all the time. Even when
Mhm.
I'm filming myself in the car, he's like, "You better not be filming me." And I'm like, "You just messed up my thing. Thanks a lot. I gotta start again."
Edit that out.
Oh
Hello,
my god,
Lizzie.
it's forever. Come on, don't mess it up. Mason said, "I like the chickens, ducks, turkeys, and I'm a huge animal person." Here it is. You're a vegetarian. Yeah, my daughter thought I would be a vegetarian because I'm a big animal person too. But I really like steak and I really like ribs, so it never occurred to me to be like that. Honestly, it was more like if they're already killing them anyway, they're slaughtering them and stuff. Why waste them and let them rot when they could, make me feel good. I don't know. So,
Right. Amy said that you should sell excursion tickets to come for a wildlife experience. That sounds great.
it'd be a wild experience.
Wildlife. Yeah.
Children, wild animals.
Yeah, I like the Juliet and Doug little combo that they do. They're very complimentary of each other. Now, I don't know if she's going to be willing to talk about it here or if she's going to surprise us. Will Doug make an appearance with her tonight? Dun dun, dun dun, to be determined.
Ooh, yeah.
I hope he's feeling better. I hope.
Yeah. In the hospital or something?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. He's back from Arizona and healthy. Yay. Hooray. Prayers working. Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah. I know this flu
Yeah.
virus. I'm sorry, Aaron, go ahead.
I'm hearing utter chaos, and my heart just sank a little bit. I'm gonna have to go out there and clean.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Utter chaos, not good. Did you hear glass breaking?
No, just a lot of screaming. Not sure if there's some toys or something.
Well, I thank you for hopping on. It is always enjoyable for me to watch the videos of you. I enjoy every moment of it.
Oh, thanks.
And keep the AI butter women coming. You can make one of me in there. You can talk about me. I'll send you one of my a face shot.
You got my phone number or whatever. You could send that, or I don't know if you have an email. It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Send one. If not, I will just screenshot you.
And you can be as satirical as you want because I have thick skin. It's called cellulite. Go for it, girl.
I got some of that on my hips. All right. How do I leave?
Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. Thanks for coming. See you later. See you in the streams.
I don't know how to get out of here. It used to be easy. Do I hit buttons?
Isn't there an exit? I don't know. I don't want to kick you out because I don't know how to kick out people. She's frozen, so I think she's out. We still have her beautiful face here. That's good. You can use my bacon woman too, Aaron. There we go. Yes, love the Aaron AIs for sure. You got me forever. I don't know how to get out. Well, I don't want to kick you out because I don't know how to kick out people either. So it's okay. We have you forever and ever. LOL, Terry girl. Aaron is on the screen. Well, I'll be going up. Pardon me a second. Only there Erin goes. I didn't kick her out. She just went away. Only I choke on air. Also, I'm sensitive because I do the ear things at work. So sometimes when people cough, I don't know about it because the cell phone. Here, my cell phone is over on the shelf when I'm working and I'm listening. And then I hear somebody cough like, oh, oh, oh. Normal people like you all are listening to me on a cell phone, on a device, on your laptops, on all the things. You're not a crazy person like me with these earbuds jammed in your ears. Speaking of that, oh my goodness. Speaking of that, work just announced, I think they're on to us because we have the OSHA approved earbuds. I always do this in quotes. I don't know why. Stop it. And a lot of other people do that. Also, those things that look like they're cigarettes that are in the ear the ears, you know what they are. I think they're for Max. Nevertheless, they're onto us because they know that we are listening to things other than just the regular plugs in the ears. So we were given an alternative. We either use these hideous, huge foam. I equate it to the mattress memory foam. They're that big, and you put them in your ears. You have to smoosh them. If you've ever worked in a factory or dealt with heavy duty loud machinery, you know the types of ear foams. You have to smoosh them, stick them in your ears. It hurts my ears at the end of the night because they're so thick. I can't hear anything, period, nothing around me. Whereas when I'm listening to YouTube or to whatever news, it's quiet. And I can still hear people talking around me in the factory. Wearing these memory foam shenanigans, that's going to get real old. So we could either use these memory foam things or the earmuffs around our head. And if you saw the box unboxing that I did, was that Thursday or Friday morning? I think it was Friday. I ordered myself 2 headphones to take to work. I don't know if they're going to allow it. They're the Bluetooth headphones that are okay for me to use with the cell phone, but I don't know if they're going to have to inspect them. We'll see. So much for freedom. But again, I keep the volume down quiet enough to be able to hear, but I won't be able to talk anymore with these earmuffs. Like sometimes I would have the device around my neck. You guys have seen the device around my neck. And then I would pull the microphone quick and say something. For example, if I hit the button on the chat, and then I would talk to Barbara. Hey, Barbara, I'm listening to you right now, but I'm in listening mode. Hit send. I can't do that with the earbuds. So from effective Wednesday, from this point forward, we'll find out what they're going to do about my earbuds. Will I be found out? Will they come remotely close to me to be able to visually ascertain that these are audio earbuds, or are they going to make me wear those foam things in the ears? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I think we missed this part. Doug would like to knock me off my seat and take over the live. That's funny. Hi, Lizzie. Hi, Juliet. Oh, yes, that's right. Mason said that she was a vegetarian. Yes, indeed. Yes, they are. They're very adorable. I enjoy watching them and their little back and forth banter. Or as Juliet says, that they're the half an hour that they actually get along for the week. I don't agree with that. I think they're just marvelous together. I enjoy them as well. And I'm so glad that he's back and he's healthy. Yes, Aaron, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. Sorry, I went backwards here. Okay, Aaron got herself out. Don't forget to like. Thank you, Juliet. I appreciate it. Everybody say hello to Terry. Speaking of Terry, headphones should work. Does it say OSHA approved in your description? Not the ones that I bought from Amazon. They don't. But the ones that I use around my neck, those are OSHA approved. But our factory wants to be persnickety, and they don't want us to do that. Those were silicone. No, yeah, they were silicone. Smooth. They fit smoothly, snugly in the ears, and it didn't cause me to have an earache from those memory foam shenanigans. I don't know. If they're noise canceling, it seems like they would work fine. I agree. They're just buzzkills at work. Buzzkills. No fun for everybody. Thank you, Lizzie. Look at all the hugs and love. Hugs and love. Well, this was a very fun last minute. I decided to do a Q&A, so I'm going to see if anybody else wants to pop on. They certainly can come on. I didn't say hello to, I saw Cass. She was on earlier. So hello to Cass if you're still on. If anybody wants to come on, I like the silicone earplugs better too. Absolutely. Smoother, much better. Doesn't cause me an earache or a headache. But look at the size of this melon, you guys. These earmuffs that I got from Amazon totally are fine. Doesn't squish my brain. The ones that they have at work for us to use don't fit this fat head of mine. I may have lost 163 pounds twice in my life. None of it came off of my head, okay? None of it. Thanks for the content today, Jerry. Well, thank you, Angel, for coming on. I appreciate it. If anybody has any more Q&A questions they want to bounce off of me, you don't have to do QQQ because, let's be frank, I only have 17 people, and I can monitor this. Now, if I was Dr. Barry, on the other hand, with 1.2K people in a chat flying all over the place, that would be a different story. My chat is quiet and calm. Any last minute questions, comments, or concerns? What do I have planned for the week? Myself, a whole lot of sardines and eggs. Tomorrow I'm going to make myself a power bowl as I am doing the Kelly Hogan class. Oh, I have to tell you this. I have to get the program, and I hope I'm going to get this on this chat, either in the description or in the chat. But if you saw the Kelly Hogan video from this past yesterday, as in this week, where AI, and I'll include the link, you punch into AI what you would look like if you were your picture as a 65-year-old. Seriously, I adore Barbara. I'm not talking behind her back at all. I believe I mentioned this to Barbara in yesterday's chat. Yesterday was the crochet chat, and the ladies crochet as they chat along. Yesterday, Kelly Hogan's picture that Kelly submitted to AI, she had asked, what would it look like if I was, I don't know, 65, let's say 70, I don't know, because we all know Barbara is 65 years old. That picture, Kelly Hogan could be Barbara's relative. You need to watch that Kelly Hogan. She only does it on Saturdays, one video. She puts it out into the YouTube universe at 8 o'clock Eastern time. She's Eastern. I'm Central. Watch that video. And I hope to include the link so that you can go on AI, put your picture in, what you're going to look like at age. You put down whatever age. That picture that Kelly Hogan put down, her daughter, Kelly, this is what Kelly said on the video, and you'll listen to it as you're watching it. Kelly Hogan said her daughter was gazing at the refrigerator, because that's where Kelly put the picture, gazing and gazing at the refrigerator, seeing this AI visual of what Kelly would look like. And her daughter said, Mom, always continue this way of eating. Don't eat carbs. Don't let that happen to you. Don't be that mom. Don't be this picture. That in itself yesterday I was watching videos because I'm trying to clean up whenever I have some sort of semblance of time. I try to clean up some of my videos and the playlists when I have a matter of time. And I was watching videos with me wearing some of the clothes that I have burnt previously when I was not 300 pounds, maybe 275, 250. Seeing those pictures, seeing the round face Jerry, I didn't AI myself and do that, but I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to look at negativity the way I felt. I don't want to hear about negativity. I don't want to go to the doctor's office, for example, and say, this is my woes and wherefores, and woe is me, and this is terrible. I don't want to associate with people that all they do is talk about doom and gloom and negativity. I remember my husband specifically saying this about my mother-in-law. He would say, she gets on the phone, mother-in-law, and talks to her friend, Lori. That was my mother-in-law's friend. She talks to Lori, and that's all they do for hours on end is talk about their medication, their pains, their woes, the negativity. I don't want to be a negative person and constantly talk about how terrible I feel, how bad I feel, how... No, I don't have that in me anymore. I'm over it. That's why I think I do so well with my face-to-face coaching that I do for people. It's not for everybody. I realize I have a limited market. I get it. I may have somebody to coach down in Milwaukee that contacted me on the internet. I can almost ding dong guarantee you I am not going to be doing this internet thing with them. I'm going to drive down to Milwaukee, meet with them, discuss the plan for their lives. They know all about me. They've watched my story. They've heard of me. I may be referred by, let's say, a family member that they say, hey, I noticed that your sister's lost X amount of weight. Can she help me? Do you think so? I can be happily coaching people like that. But I don't think I would want to do my Jerry Griggs coaching platform on the internet. That's not my style. My style is face-to-face. Am I going to make $1 million doing my style of ketogenic coaching? Probably not. But this feeling that I feel, I could jump from the mountaintops and tell everybody, scream how great it feels to feel this way. That, say nothing about that occasional pickle that I have with the pork roast that's very fatty, that complements my food. But you won't find Aaron and myself in the produce department rifling through lettuce and vegetables and deciding which one's going to rot faster in our refrigerator. Not going to happen. Not going to waste that kind of money. I sit down with people, meet them where they're at, tell them my story if they don't already know my story. They write down what they want. You want my coaching plan? I'm telling you my coaching plan right now. This is it. They write down what their wants and needs are. I explain to them what I did for myself. Sometimes the two don't meet. Maybe they're a type 1 or a type 2 diabetic. I was diagnosed as a type 2 diabetic when my cardiac doctor, before he went down to Mayo in Arizona, told me to get my you-know-what together or I'm going to start losing body parts and have to be subjected to the, well, I can't go backwards anymore. I can't do it. I don't want people to say to me that, Jerry, I want to start doing a 40-day fast like you. No, 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 I'm not going to do it. Ain't going to happen. Jerry, give me an exact meal plan that I should follow what you did. Ain't going to happen. None of that. You tell me what you want to do, what you like to eat, what you don't like to eat. Do you want to do keto? I've done keto. Do you want to do carnivore? I'm doing carnivore. Is it going to be seafood, sea lion diet? The choice is dependent on my client and my customer. And we work it out from there. I've coached people for 1 week. I've coached people for 90 days. The choice is totally up to the client. There we go. Cool, said Lizzie. I'm going to go through these real quick. You don't want to be a negative Nancy? No, I don't. I don't like to do that. That is so awesome. You will drive to meet a client. Absolutely. If it's in the state, I will. If somebody ever asks me, hey, Jerry, can you hop this plane and come and see me in XYZ? Is that ever going to happen? I highly doubt it, but one never knows. The future's already set. I just don't know when it's going to happen. What's God's plan? I don't know. But right now, like I was a realtor in the state of Wisconsin, I'll drive to Minneapolis. That's only an hour away from me, hour and a half or so away from me. So, hey, I'll drive there. But until then, right now it's 2:35. I have been doing this now for 2 hours and 36 minutes. I thank you ever so much for coming on. Now, I'm going to be on both channels, Thomas's and Kelly's, in about 24 minutes, monitoring both channels. So I will see you in the streams. Thomas and Kelly, I'm coming for you, brothers. Thank you all for coming today. I appreciate it. I will see you as the need arises this week. I'm picking up my vehicle from the dealer tomorrow, 10 o'clock, right after Kelly's class. We have one more comment here. Is Juliet so happy to join you? Absolutely. And after that, Juliet and Doug come on, and then Amy's on tonight. So what does the future hold for Jerry? A whole lot of sardines and eggs for this week. That's for me. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. Hugs and kisses. See you in the streams today. Until then, toodles for now. Thank you to my special guests, too, Aaron and Gary No Slow. Thank you very much for participating, as I thank everybody else for chatting and chiming in with all your questions, comments, concerns, lovely thoughts. Toodaloo.